Welcome to Mr. R's art class. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thumbs, subs, and ring that bell. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick survey. Go ahead and fill this out with your name for the first question. Second question is, have you had my class before? For how many semesters have you had in my class? So if you had me for 1 semester, just tell me you have me for 1 semester. If you have me for 2 semesters, tell me you've had me for 2 semesters. If you haven't had my class before, just go ahead and put that here. This is going to go ahead and let me know where I should start you off at. Third question says favorite musician. So some of these questions I'm going to ask you in the survey is to help set up some of the lessons that you guys will have in the future. So if we have a lot of similarities, then we'll do a project that's pretty similar. If, depending on your responses, nobody's interested in a certain thing, then I might take that lesson out of what I had planned. Okay, so fourth question says what favorite type of music. So do you like rap, hip hop, rock, any type of music? Question number 5 says favorite artists. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a painter or a drawer or illustrator or anything like that. It could be maybe a dancer, it could be a director of a movie. Number 6 says favorite type of art. So film, painting, drawing, right? So there's different types of art. It could be movies. Number 7 says favorite type of animal. Number 8 says, what do you want to be when you grow up? So this question is kind of just talking about your ideal job of what you would want to be, right? It doesn't have to be a job that you're necessarily going to go to college for or get extra training. So it might be something that would be like a basketball player, soccer player, football player. So it doesn't mean that it's impossible. It just might be a little bit more difficult or a little bit more competitive than a career, right? So number 9 is we're talking about a career. A career would be something that you'd have to go for school for into college or to get additional training, right? So that might be a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, teacher, engineer. Number 10 says favorite book or books. 11 says favorite comics. If you don't have a favorite comic, you could go ahead and put I don't have any favorite comics, but try to answer as many questions as possible, right? Don't just leave a whole bunch of blanks, right? So you guys have access to the internet. You guys could look up some names. You guys could look up some comics. Maybe you knew of a comic, but you didn't know the name of it, right? You guys have access to the internet, so you could go ahead and look that up. Number 13 says favorite video games. Number 14 says favorite movies. Number 15 says the 2 things you dislike about school. Number 16 says the 2 things you like about school. Number 17 says favorite school subjects. Was it math, science, social studies, PE? Is it art class or a different elective that you might have had before? Number 18 says who do you admire, or maybe who's your role model, right? So they don't have to be famous. It could be your dad, your mom, your aunt, your brother, grandma, grandpa. Number 19 says what types of issues are important to you. So when I say issues, I'm talking about social issues. An example of a social issue would be global warming, racism, right? Women's rights, poverty. And number 20 says other important information about you, right? So maybe there was something interesting about you that maybe I didn't ask in this survey, right? So you could go ahead and let me know what that one important thing is about you. So again, try to answer as many questions as possible. Take your time when you're filling this out. Again, this is going to help me figure out which lessons you guys could have or should have, or which lessons maybe I need to take out, right? So again, number 2 is really important as well, because I don't want to give you an assignment that you've already done in the past. So you have to let me know that if you have me for 1 semester, 2 semesters, 3 semesters. So if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And feel free to watch any of the other related videos.